Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 26 of this FIFA 23 Arsenal Career Mode series. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. It really helps me out. And we're getting quite into season 2 at this stage. As we take a look at the calendar here, the transfer window's just opened up. And you see they're going to have to play Liverpool 3 times in the next month. That's because we're in the semi-finals, I believe, of the Carabao Cup, and then the FA Cup, we also play them. First up, we're going to be doing a little bit of transfer business here. And I'm looking to go ahead and pick up Dominic Calvert-Lewin as a backup striker. He's going to slot in ahead of Nketiah, and that's going to hurt a little bit because Nketiah has been quite decent for us, especially in Season 1. He came up big for us, but I think Calvert-Lewin can be here longer than Nketiah, and he's just a better player at this stage. I mean, you see the market value, and I'm going to try to get him for a bit cheaper because I was recommended to try to get him for a cheaper price. But he's been linked with Arsenal for a few years now, I believe, and I think he'd be a good addition just to play backup to Jesus. And then if Jesus gets injured, he can step into that starting role and do a decent job there. But I did actually offer Nketiah to see if they wanted him, but they didn't. They just wanted cash and a sell-on clause, and I hate sell-on clauses, so I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to submit, and surprisingly, they do accept the fee of around 26 mil. But his first game is actually going to be up against Liverpool. I'm not going to start him though, but as a former Everton player, I'm sure he despises Liverpool. So if he can get in the game and get a goal, that would be a great start to his career. If you see the squad, I'm still possibly going to look into bringing in someone else this transfer window because we just have a ton of money still to spend, and it would kind of just be a waste, to be honest, if we didn't. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know if you would have splashed some more cash and gone big, as I might do later in the episode. You just have to wait and see. Getting into this game against Liverpool now. It is only the first leg, so hopefully we can at least win this game, and that should put us into a pretty good stead for the away fixture later on in the episode. But here we have Martinelli down the wing. He's going to cross it to Saka. Saka with the volley. What a finish that was. We've had some great goals in this series, and that could be pretty high up there. It's going to be Darwin Núñez now. Plays a ball over the top to Luis Diaz. Diaz, what's he going to do? He's going to play it across the box to Salah, and that's a well-worked goal as well. A couple of great goals here early on here in the first half, and it's 1-1. As we get quite deep now into the match, now into the middle of the second half, I should say. But Jesus lays it off to Saka, and Saka's not going to miss that 1-on-1. Gets taken out as well after he shoots. But what a great finish that was. Now, 80th minute now, Liverpool have a corner. It's been a back and forth game so far. Can Liverpool respond again? Salah, what's he going to do? He's going to whip it in. And Luis Diaz with the volley, another amazing goal. I got a little bit unlucky there. I thought I was going to clear it with the auto switch. It really just faked me out. And they tie it up again, and now they're looking for a late winner. Alexander-Arnold whips it, but it gets blocked. And now we have it on the counter-attack. Calvert-Lewin sees the run of Trossard. I don't know who that was. I think it was Van Dijk. Just let him run past. And Trossard, can he score? He can. He beats Alisson and Trossard. This guy has come up clutch numerous times. And he's put us in the lead. And that'll see out the match and give us a 1-goal advantage into the second leg. What a game. A little bit disappointing that we only allowed three shots and they scored on 2 of them. Unfortunately, Ramsdale couldn't make any real saves, but they were just fabulous finishes from the Liverpool players. I mean, with the players they have, they're going to be clinical more often than not, so can't really blame Ramsdale too much. But now, into the FA Cup, I believe. Yep, straight up against Liverpool again. We're at home again, and hopefully we can get a similar result. As long as we win, I'll be happy, because I really want to win a cup competition or 2 this season, as I believe we won the Premier League and the Europa last year. We didn't do well in the domestic cup, so I want that to change this time. And Martinelli, again, the goals in this episode have been phenomenal, and I thought that was actually going to be ruled out, but I did look at the replay and it was actually in by quite a fair bit. It just looked a bit dodgy there. But Martinelli, a great strike. Now it's going to be Musa, the young American, I believe, starting in place of Saka just for fitness reasons and to give this guy a run. And he scores again. So we're up 2-0 here, and we're pushing for more. Saka, not Saka, Xhaka to Calvert-Lewin, and Calvert-Lewin gets his first goal in an Arsenal top, and it comes against Liverpool, so he'll absolutely love that. And we're up 3-0 in the first half. It's been a demolition, but you can never rule out Liverpool. Salah gets a bit fortunate there. Ramsdale with a good save, but it got blocked straight back in a Saka, and it goes in. And can we score a free kick goal here? Xhaka hits the post, and Liverpool live to see another day there as they look to try to halve the deficit. It hits post to post, but it doesn't cross the line. We get extremely fortunate there. And now on the counter, Martinelli finds Musa. He's already had one. Can he make it two? He does. The composure from the youngster. That was a great finish as well. As we win 4-1. A great result for us. You see that Liverpool actually probably deserved a bit more there with 7 shots each. They had the advantage on the XGs. But I think Ramsdale in our defence was just blocking everything in that one. So 2 games against Liverpool, 2 wins. But unfortunately, Zinchenko picked up an injury, and then Thomas Partey picked up a big injury. He's going to be out for 3 months, so I might have to look to bring in a midfielder this transfer window. You see Holding is going to be leaving once his contract runs out. I did try to re-sign Xhaka and Holding, but they didn't want a bar of it. They didn't even want to negotiate, so unfortunately I've got to let them go for free. And for some reason I thought they were leaving this window, but it actually makes sense that they leave at the end of their contract, although I don't really like that they're still here if they're going to leave. But that'll be next season they go. But because of that, I don't really want to be playing them. And with the Thomas Partey injury, I want to strengthen my midfield yet again. I know I already have with Milinkovic-Savic, but I'm going to try to bring in the fan favourite Jude Bellingham. He's been linked to numerous English clubs, obviously the top English clubs as well. But I think he'd make a great addition into this Arsenal squad, and he can just play here for the rest of his career, basically. 20 years of age, already 86 overall. That's an insane rating. And I did see if they wanted to get Nketiah, just because I have Calvert-Lewin, but they didn't want Nketiah either, just like Everton, so I just went cash only, and they surprisingly accepted a below market value offer. So been doing some good transfer business, getting Calvert-Lewin for cheap and Bellingham, well, not for cheap, but less than their market value. So I don't know what that says, but I'll happily take Jude Bellingham. We still have a ton more money, but I think that'll probably do me unless you guys reckon I should bring in some more squad depth. And I mean, with Holding going, I haven't replaced him yet. As we look at the stats there, Jesus leading the goals, Odegaard leading the assists. I mean, you just see the Arsenal players everywhere. We're just such a high-powered offense. And then Ramsdale is in 6th for clean sheet. It's a little bit disappointing for our defense, but we play a really fast game style, so a real up and down, fast tempo game. So we are going to leak some goals sometimes. But hopefully we can stem the flow in these up and coming fixtures. And now that I've changed the game length to 4-minute halves, maybe that'll also make the scoring a little bit less frequent. But this game is finally back in the Premier League now. It's going to be up against, who is it? Actually, this is our 100th game, so that's why I left this little bit in here. 100th game as manager. I believe that includes pre-season games, though, as well, and I don't play those. I just sim those. But 100 games, and we've won the majority of them. Maybe I should go have a look soon. But this game's going to be up against Burnley. And it's going to be Odegaard who gets a free kick early on here. We still haven't scored a free kick yet, but I've been putting quite a few in the vid because it's going to happen sooner or later. And it finally happens. You see there we earn the trophy. That just shows that I haven't scored one yet. But we finally do. The angles on the free kicks are really crap when you shoot. But speaking of shooting, Milinkovic-Savic, what a goal that was. I think the Burnley keeper kind of had a howler there as well, but if you don't shoot, you don't score. As we take a 2-0 lead now against Burnley, and we should be winning against Burnley, let's be honest. But they do get one back here. I thought for a second he was going to be offside, but he's not. And just like that, the game is not over yet. Probably going to have to score again to make sure it is. It's going to be Savic again, plays it off to Jesus, and Jesus opens up the body. First time finish, and it's a goal. Jesus, obviously. in fine form as always. Now it's Saka. Can we get one more? Dinks it to the back post, and Martinelli scores with his head, just to add a little bit of salt in the wound for Burnley there. And we make it 4-1, a convincing victory in the end. And that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. So yeah, as I said before, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And let me know if I should bring in anyone else before the transfer window ends. As you see here, the contracts that are running out, these are all the players that are going to be leaving. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.